Here we go again. Now, I always think of the motivation on why I do a video. Definitely not to make me famous. It is because I feel responsible to communicate things to my friends and people that I know. And I'm a social person, and I feel like the truth that is held back, it's not good. It's not good to hold back what you consider to be truth and may be helpful. Now, I look a little bit messy, my hair, just me, but I'm excused because I, like so many of yous now, it's not news anymore, have the famous flu, the C flu. Better not say the name because otherwise, then you get, the social media doesn't want that to be spoken about. Who knows why? Anyway, just wanted to share some inconsistencies. Okay, both me and my wife got it. And I want to share a little bit how I felt, what we've done, and the inconsistency that I find. Now, first of all, is we've done a test. Christina's done a test in the initial stage when she started feeling a bit down, and it didn't show anything. But it was only after, when it was fully developed, that it showed. Therefore, we're realizing that what's the point of doing those tests? In some places to enter into places when it doesn't even show. You can already pass it on. Anyway, now how we felt, I must admit, it isn't fun. It's getting better now, but some of it was actually pleasant in the sense, and I don't want to make fun or minimize anything. Some people can really get sick, and some people don't feel it at all. But I'm talking about my experience. At the beginning, it was like a little bit of a head spin. It was actually be pleasant. And then I felt like my body was hurting all over the place as if I'd been hit many times. And I had 2 nights. For some reason, I was sweating a lot. What I found, what made a difference, I mean, of course, it's all good to do all the other stuff, take vitamin D, zinc. I have been taking vitamin C because I like taking vitamin C. But what I found is after a day, I thought, no, I really need to drink a lot of water. So I drank, I don't know, 3+ liters of water in a day, 3, 4 liters. And I found suddenly much better. Not headaches, it wasn't hurting as much. So that was just my experience. But I just wanted to, while I'm here, make some things clear, okay? I'll bring out some things, or maybe just think with you guys. I have a dear family, friends. They're two brothers. One is triply done, and the other one not at all, okay? Don't judge it in any way. Actually, the one that did do it knows that I'm not done. And he came up to me, very humble, 25-year-old, 26-year-old guy. I mean, and his brother, him and his brother are only 1 year apart. They're just as fit, same size. One triply done, one not done at all. And the one triply done said to me, we contracted it at the same time, had the same symptoms, and got well at the same time. So it made no difference. And the one that told me that was the one that did have it. That just letting you know. So right now there is a big elephant in the room that no one's talking about, and that is, let's talk about Perth. Uh, I don't know of any person of actually having. I'm not saying that somebody cannot pass away with this, but you would have to be fairly old and fairly fragile. And let's not forget, many old and many fragile people die of normal flus. This is a known fact, okay? And I'm not minimizing it. I have a grandma that is not a grandma, sorry, an auntie that it's 84 or 86. She had it twice. She's fine. I know of people, but anyway, let's not go there. But the big elephant in the room is that in Perth, I'm going to spit this number, but there is at least 250,000 people that have not. And I don't know of anyone that have died. Because I'll tell you what, if they did, it'll be on the news all over. The media will put it on. But they have not shown any people that have actually passed away because not having done it. There has been no difference between the ones that have and haven't. Actually, I'm not going to go there, but somewhat I believe that it's the other way around. Now, I rang my doctor, and this is going to be a hard thing, but I feel like saying it. Since they've taken licenses from doctors for not bowing down to this whole big, massive, compulsory lie, some of the best doctors we have lost. We have lost some of the best doctors. Because the ones that stayed are the ones that had to compromise. The compromising doctors. For either financial reasons or gain reasons, or I don't know. I know of one doctor in a little group that I used to go in, a little church group. It was at age, he actually kept on giving exemptions until he's lost his license. And to me, he's a hero. Now, my doctor, smart guy, he had nothing for me. Nothing. What can I do for Andrew? Take some Panadol, drink a lot of water. I'm thinking, wow, might have to go to uni to really interpret that. But I did call him because I asked for a 4 months exemption and I got it within 12 hours. So if you tell your doctor that you've had this famous influencer, he will, it is at his discretion, but he will give you an exemption of 4 months so you can go back to work. If you just tell him you can't go and see him, you're home, you call him because you have it. So you can call him and he'll give you the exemption for 4 months so you can go back to work if you haven't done that thing. Now, the big elephant also in the room, there's a couple elephants. This room is just full of elephants. There's elephants, the bums just banging me on the face and noses floating around. And we can go back to the pub. But the guy at the pub can't go back to work. Why? It doesn't make any sense. I'll tell you why, I think. It's because after the election, it would be so easy to just say, that's right, let's not go back. You can't go back to the pub because there's some other thing flowing, maybe. But it's going to be hard to take away people's jobs again because there's a fight there. So no one here in Perth, in this government, no one is apologising in our government for having taken away license of so many doctors, for having taken away the livelihood of so many teachers, of so many people working at the mines, of so many people working in restaurants, and so many people when hardly anyone's died. People are just sick as if it was a flu, and not even a very bad flu, a medium flu, or medium to high flu. But if they didn't know it, if they presumed it was going to be that bad, well, now you know it's not that bad. Give the jobs back. Give the medical licenses back. Give those teachers back their job. Give the mining people back their jobs. Why continue this thing? But my big question is to the people, why do you continue to comply? The problem is mainly that. As long as someone believes, there's always going to be someone telling the story. Anyway, that's about it. I just wonder what's going to happen after the election. Because again, we can go back to the pub, we can go back to the restaurant, but we cannot serve at the pub. Doesn't seem strange. We're getting used to stuff. Anyway, God bless you all and protect your family. Be wise and know that the greatest of all, God Himself, is on our side. Bless you.